warhamhuma kama.
Hello, welcome to Fit to Parents. I am Monye Christian. Today we'll be discussing the forbidden healthcare practice in the first trimester of pregnancy. This is the part 2 of the first trimester maternity preparatory action plan in our episode 3. In episode 3, we focus on nutritional deficiencies using folic acid and B group vitamins as examples and how they affect the neural tube formation, creating birth disorders for our children before they are born. Our focus today is the forbidden healthcare practice. The forbidden healthcare practice is the transition from phytonutrient to inorganic, energy-promoting food and high-caloric food. This is one thing that can easily cause sickness and a risk factor in the first trimester. In episode 3, we revealed how delicate life can be at fetus level. One of the things that must be avoided while the brain and the spinal cord are forming in the fetus is sickness. Imagine falling sick during this delicate neural tube formation. Please understand that when it comes to neural tube formation, there is no second chance to remedy anything. Neural tube formation is a process you cannot stop or suspend because you are sick. So intensive healthcare is needed to prevent sickness during this period. Anything that occurs during the period of brain formation and development, the unborn child becomes a victim of it. This is why parenting education is needed before marriage and childbirth. It is recommended that the mission of pregnancy should be planned. You are supposed to treat yourself ahead of time from basic underlying sicknesses like malaria, typhoid, or even deworm yourself. This is because just as growth makes children to fall sick, I know parents understand this very well. So pregnancy also makes women to fall sick as well. However, this kind of sickness is what is called morning sickness for pregnant mothers. Morning sickness usually begins during the first month of pregnancy and begins until the 14th to the 16th weeks of pregnancy. Although some women can have nausea and vomiting throughout the entire pregnancy, morning sickness is very common, but note it does not hurt the child in any way. But beyond this, any other sickness can cause harm to the developing fetus. This will bring us to the topic of the day proper. Forbidden healthcare practice is the major cause of improper nutrition during pregnancy. It is born out of civilization and sedentary lifestyle and must be checked during pregnancy if we must increase our chances of securing our children during the first trimester. This practice occurs when people meet the energy requirement of the body but ignorantly fail to meet the nutritional requirements of the body. It has shown that taking inorganic and other energy promoting food is the easiest way to become malnourished. This is because they do not meet the nutritional need of the body. For instance, being addicted to soft drink will only help you meet the energy requirement of the body but unable to meet the nutritional requirement of the body. Let's see this diagram showing the imbalance and the unhealthy lifestyle. This is bad, especially for pregnant mothers who are feeding themselves and the baby at the same time. When the energy requirement of the body is met, people often do not feel hungry anymore. As such, they do not have any need for phyto food that would meet the nutritional needs of the body. Let's look at this. When people feel hungry, it is a demand for energy. But when the body needs phytonutrients, there is usually no alarm for it. When you constantly respond to hunger alarm that makes you feel hungry without responding to the nutritional alarm, which is often silent, the body will gradually begin to drift into malnutrition. Let's see an example. I was surprised when I discovered that a 14-year-old girl can meet her energy needs with a 600 milliliter bottle of soft drink. You ask how? A 600 milliliter of soft drink contains up to 16 teaspoons of refined sugar. 1 teaspoon of refined sugar contains 68 kilojoules of energy. If you do the mathematics, it will give you 726 kilojoules. When the energy requirement of the body is met, for instance, it denies people the opportunity to eat healthy food because they are not feeling hungry. Imagine what will happen to an individual's health that lives on this kind of practice for a long time. This is also how many pregnant mothers live. They meet the energy requirement of the body but fail to meet the nutritional requirement of the body. This kind of lifestyle makes pregnant women fall sick. Please understand that sickness is a taboo in the first trimester of pregnancy. This is because it prevents the body from functioning at an optimal level of performance. It can slow the developmental growth process of the baby in the uterus. That is what we call poor growth. Note, every life process is slowed down when the body is sick. Additionally, it is critical or crucial to avoid running temperature for a long time because it may cause intrauterine growth retardation and can create permanent birth disorders in your child. Now, let's look at how to ensure women do not fall sick during pregnancy. First of all, it is the failure of the immune system to defend the body and fight diseases that make us sick. Anytime you fall sick, it is a sign that your immune system is weak. No sickness can survive in a body that has a healthy immune system. But when the body lacks phytonutrients, the immune system lacks the ability to produce antibodies, macrophages, natural killers, what we call the NK cells, etc., which the body needs to fight sicknesses and diseases. What is the recommended solution? The solution lies in the transition from inorganic, energy-promoting, and high-caloric food to our staple food, biologically active and organic food. Pregnant mothers should adopt homemade food and a supplementation action practice that provides phytonutrients to intentionally sustain their health during pregnancy. This is where we bring this episode to a close. Thank you for watching and see you in the next episode.